finally, Laura Campbell, please. Oh, a fan of Douglas Adams and of fantasy reenactments. What do you do?
Put simply, we dress up in costume as our characters, acquire some harmless prop weapons, go down to the woods and improvise based on a scenario written by one of us.
Why?
Because it's fun.
Well,
because it's more interesting than sitting and watching television most nights.
can't argue with that.
Except when MasterMind's on, of course.
Except when MasterMind's on, obviously, yes, I accepted that exception, yeah. So you write the scenario for the thing, and off you go, and
off you go, yes.
Do people think you're a bit daft?
I prefer the phrase eccentric.
You have 12 points so far with your knowledge of Douglas Adams. You have to beat 16 points. Let's see if you can do it with your general knowledge, starting now. What name, derived from an Italian word for trouser leg, is given to a pizza which is folded in half before cooking to contain the filling?
Calzone.
Yes. Which series of mountain ranges extends for a distance of about 2,400 kilometres across northwestern Africa from Morocco to Tunisia?
Pass.
What term for an ineffectual person or entity did Edward Heath famously use to describe failing British companies that required government subsidy to survive?
Wet.
Lame ducks. In the Muslim religion, the mihrab is a niche in the wall of a mosque indicating the direction to where?
Mecca.
Correct. In which television comedy series does the Derbyshire town of Hadfield provide the setting for the macabre, stranger-hating village of Royston Vasey?
The League of Gentlemen.
Correct. The bonobo is a pygmy form of which ape found only in lowland rainforests along the south bank of the Congo River?
Chimpanzee.
Correct. Which Mississippi-born novelist followed her best-selling novel The Secret History with The Little Friend, published 10 years later?
Donna Tartt, sorry.
Donna Tartt. Which Italian term meaning beautiful singing is used for the lyrical style of singing popularised in Italian opera from the 17th until the early 19th century?
Bel Canto.
Bel Canto. Who replaced John Reid as the Secretary of State for Health in the cabinet reshuffle after the 2005 general election?
Pass.
In the Roman calendar, the Ides fell on which day of the month except in March, May, July and October?
4th.
13th. Which island off the coast of Dorset is the source of the nearest stone to true marble quarried in England?
Pass.
What term is used for children with their own door keys who regularly return home to empty houses?
Latchkey kids.
Yes, the circular skin tents used by nomadic herdsmen in Siberia and Mongolia are generally known by what name of Russian origin?
Yurts.
Yes, the 1989 album Songs for Drella, written by Velvet Underground members Lou Reed and John Cale, was a tribute to which artist with whom the group had collaborated in the mid-60s?
Andy Warhol.
Correct. Which Jamaican-born nurse went to the Crimean War at her own expense to tend the wounded, later becoming a popular figure after the publication of her memoirs?
Florence Nightingale.
Mary Jane Seacole. You had 3 passes. Purbeck is the island off the coast of Dorset that produces that lovely stone. Patricia Hewitt replaced John Reid as Health Secretary. And it's the Atlas Mountains in northwest Africa. 3 passes, but, Laura Campbell, you have 20 points. So, at the end of the contest, let's have a look at the scores. In 4th place with 11 points, Richard Green. In 3rd place with 13 points, Andrew Greeley. In 2nd place with 16 points, Sally Budd. In 1st place with 20 points, Laura Campbell.